The latest C-5 blockbuster Transformer mechanic in 23 is also officially coming. It is another C-5 drama of this type after Transformers. The amazing special effects and visual sense make people feel addicted. The story is set in 23-24 when aliens invaded the Earth. The woman was ordered to investigate the mysterious device in the secret base, but when he reported the inspection to the headquarters, something unexpected happened. The boiler on the side was directly transformed into a steel behemoth. The woman immediately reported the situation to the command center, but the steel behemoth directly activated his superpowers. The companions in the command center had lost the woman's signal at this time, but then they discovered a large number of alien invasions. At this time, many Cybertranians transformed into steel behemoths. The steel behemoths quickly invaded the secret base of mankind, and just as everyone was startled, the steel behemoth outside the base launched a thunderbolt. While the building was shattered, a heavy stone pillar fell to the ground, and the man was unfortunately pressed under the pillar. Several people immediately rescued the man from under the pillar. However, just when they had just picked up their weapons, a steel behemoth suddenly jumped out. Several people immediately opened fire on the alien behemoth, while the girl next to her was strong and hit the pillar beside her hard. The pillar was buried together with the alien behemoth during the continuous hitting. Several resistance soldiers were lucky to escape. However, just when they wanted to evacuate the base, another steel behemoth directly sent the man back to his hometown in the northwest. The few people who had no choice but to continue to flee. At the same time, the human resistance headquarters had been destroyed. The two officers then received a satellite call from the woman. The woman told the officer about the invasion of the base, and the officer immediately sent another pair of resistance soldiers to support. But just as they were searching for the alien behemoths around them, an abandoned car turned into a steel behemoth in front of them. Several people immediately launched a crazy attack on the aliens, but the aliens sent away several team members with just one blow. In just a moment, the rebels were wiped out by the alien beasts, and humans could only surrender in the face of such steel beasts. On the other side, human fighters were ready to come to support, but when the fighter brigade flew to the first battlefield, the fighters behind them were deformed. In just a moment, they were sent back to their hometown in the northwest by aliens. At the same time, Zhao Shuai and his partner opened the for secret warehouse in the base, and 3 steel robots more than 4 meters high were staying here. Zhao Shuai immediately started the special switch in the hatch, and several steel robots that received energy were quickly activated. Zhao Shuai informed the countermeasures of the steel beasts invading the Earth, and on the other side, the deformed beasts had begun to invade the secret base of humans. The 2 officers were sent back to the northwest on the spot. The 2 huge explosions even saw the people outside. Zhao Shuai and his partner had just run towards a white car, but he didn't expect that he would become a steel beast in the next second. The flying steel robot destroyed him with one shot, and then took off to find other steel beasts. Zhao Shuai then spread the news of the base's destruction through the robot's equipment, and this information was soon known to others. The robot left immediately after completing the task. And at this time the old man also smashed a heavy truck with his equipment, but just when the 2 of them had just left the truck, the 2 steel behemoths could no longer beat them, and the old man directly fired rockets to blow up Wantan. At the same time, the transformed robot directly destroyed the gate of the base, and the few people who had joined began to resist the steel behemoths. At this time, several steel behemoths were using their superpowers to knock down the robots. Zhao Shuai and his 2 friends had no choice but to enter the robot. The 2 launched the super weapons of the steel robots, and the powerful electric currents continued to bombard the alien behemoths. The leader of the behemoth was quickly destroyed under this bombardment. After waking up, Zhao Shuai and his 2 friends found that the steel behemoths were gone, and the